Hello and welcome to another thing about tartan. Tonight we have something a little bit different for you as we delve into the world of our favourite Scottish crisps, Mackies. Thankfully Mackies have been kind enough to send us a big box full of different flavours so we can test them all and explore just what to pair with them for some top-notch Burns night snacking. We're in the midst of Burns night preparations here and Amy and Adam are here to join me tonight. Amy, you've been working on some alternative celebrations for Burns night 2021, haven't you?
Yes, we have actually. We are determined not to let COVID dampen our spirits and we're going to party as hard as we can, at home obviously, this Burns night. We know that limited groups and travel restrictions have caused many a Burns supper to be cancelled or moved online, and we didn't want anyone to miss out completely on a night of celebrations. So we've put together a special selection of Burns night boxes full of everything you might need to celebrate Burns night safely at home or on a video call with fellow clan members. So this is where Mackie's comes in. Our Burns night table box is filled with a Burns check table tartan runner and a matching set of napkins, along with a Robert Burns decoration. In addition to all the tartan, we've partnered with a few special Scottish brands from Nairn's Oatcakes, Ross's Edinburgh Castle Rock, McSween's Haggis Bible, and of course Mackie's Haggis Crisps, which are a little easier for us to ship worldwide than haggis itself. Adam, you've been exploring the story behind Mackie's.
Yes, the Mackie's crisp story goes back many years to when the Taylor family began farming in Perthshire in 1927. Mackie's crisps are the creation of an award-winning family business, Mackies at Tapeback Limited, which was founded in 2009 as a joint venture between Perthshire potato farmers, the Taylor family, and Mackies of Scotland, renowned for the luxury ice cream. Together, they have focused their expertise to create their range of Mackie's potato crisps, which are now available in 20 countries around the world. As the company carries on growing, they remain committed to their family values and continue to place heritage and provenance at the heart of everything they do. Their crisps are made in Perthshire at a production site just a few miles from the Taylor's family farm, Moncur, and they are proud to manage the full crisp making process from plough to pack. Mackie's crisps are made with naturally grown potatoes, cooked gently in high oleic sunflower oil. Mackies believe their unique process from plough to pack gives their crisps tasteable difference, which sets them apart from other potato crisps on the market, and we'd have to agree.
We would, because I do love a packet of crisps. So we've been really excited to film this ever since the boxes of crisps arrived here at our HQ. We've been hiding them to stop the rest of the team from tucking in until today, and we're about to explore each of the flavours. So let's start with the limited edition Haggis, Neeps and Tatties variety, your very own Burns supper in crisp form.
As Adam mentioned, Mackie's crisps are made by the Perthshire-based Taylor family, so it's very fitting that they've chosen to include the Taylor ancient tartan within the packaging. The surname Taylor is most commonly found in Aberdeenshire, Moray, Highland, and particularly Caithness and Sutherland, Perth and Kinross, and the Orkney and Shetland Islands. The name derives from the French "ta". I may be slightly butchering that, but Anna, you speak French, so how do you pronounce it? Meaning to cut. So our experts in tartan tailoring, we feel a certain affinity with the clan.
Right, let's get them open and give them a try. We're going to score the flavours out of 10 so we can share with you our top crisp.
And one thing we should note is that although the crisps are haggis flavoured, they're actually suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Perfect for veganuary. So for our first crisp, are we ready?
Yeah.
The black pepper, they've got a real spice to them, haven't they?
Yeah.
I like a Mackie's crisp because it tastes like a proper meal. You can really taste the potato.
Yeah, I'd certainly agree. You could definitely taste the strong flavours throughout. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's got good flavours coming through in it. I like that one.
Score out of 10?
I'll give that one a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm going to go 7.
I'll go 8.
There we go. Taste test 1 done.
So now we're on to the Mackie's original haggis flavoured crisps featuring some spicy black pepper.
Perfect nibble for an aperitif, crisps are not often thought of as a pairing ingredient for whisky, but Martine Nuet, the queen of the still and former editor of Whisky Magazine France and contributor to Whisky Magazine UK, worked with Mackies to prepare some pairing notes to help us find the perfect whisky and crisp combination.
We should note that Martine approached the pairing in terms of aromatic families rather than specific whiskies, although she has given some examples of brands. We don't have all the whiskies she suggested, but we have been through our drinking cabinets to dig up our own collections, as you can see here on the table.
Quite an original flavour for potato crisps, the haggis flavour paired with spicy pepper is well recreated. These crisps need to be matched with a strong character. A sherried whisky will please those who like powerful combinations. For a more approachable pairing, the famous grouse, of which I have a little taster here, a wee snifter, a rich blend will bring in smooth fruity character. On the spicy side, Talisker, the single malt from the Isle of Skye, which sadly none of us had in our drinks cabinet, will respond with its smokiness and pepperiness, not for the faint of hearts.
However, crisps don't just have to be eaten as a snack. The crisp inspiration section of Mackie's website is full of recipes which the crisp can be included in as both toppings and coatings. Mackie's haggis bonbons are the perfect Burns night treat. To make them extra special, coat your bonbons in these famous haggis crisps. To make them, remove the haggis from the skin and break into pieces, then form into bite-sized balls. Roll the ball in the beaten egg and then coat with the crushed crisps. Place all the balls on a baking tray and bake at 180 Celsius for 20 minutes. Serve with some cranberry or creamy peppercorn sauce for a Burns-style canapé.
Lovely. I've done that with fish and it's delicious.
That does sound quite nice.
Okay, so on to the taste test. Let's all have a haggis crisp. I like that one.
Yeah, they've got a nice kick to them.
Yeah, it does, and it's less. I think I prefer that. The Neeps and Tatties one's more vegetable-y. The taste has a different flavour. I like the crispness of that.
Yeah, this one has a much nicer aftertaste than the haggis Neeps and Tatties.
I like the pepper. It's got a good amount of pepper throughout the crisp.
So what we're scoring then, Adam? You were 8 on the last one?
Yeah, I think I'll go for an 8.5. I think they're a bit better than the last ones, I think.
Yep, I'm going 8. I prefer those ones.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for an 8 as well. I definitely like those ones better.
We love our haggis. Another typically Scottish flavour, the Aberdeen Angus, sometimes simply Angus, is a Scottish breed of small beef cattle. It derives from the cattle native to the counties of Aberdeenshire and Angus in the northeastern Scotland. And the native colour is black, but more recently red colours have emerged. The United Kingdom registers both in the same herd book, but in the United States they're regarded as 2 separate breeds, Red Angus and Black Angus. Black Angus is the most common breed of beef cattle in the US, with 332,421 cattle registered in 2017.
A definite meaty flavour with onions and tomatoes in the back. A good whisky combination can be found with sherried whisky, a whisky which has matured in a sherry cask from Spanish oak. For instance, some sherried single malts from Speyside, Macallan, Glendronach, Linkwood, Mortlark, or from the Highlands like Dalmore, or a full-bodied blended whisky like Johnnie Walker Black Label.
So shall we have a taste of Aberdeen Angus?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
They're big crisps, aren't they?
They are, yeah. I'm definitely getting a much meatier flavour with these ones than the haggis ones.
But nice tomato. Because I don't really like a beef crisp, but actually I really like that.
They are really nice, yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
We like those. Is it going to beat the haggis then? I think the haggis is so far the highest scoring. So Adam?
Yeah, I think it's just as good. I'm going to go 8.5 again.
Matching. Amy?
Yeah, I think I might go an 8.5 with them. They were really nice.
Oh, I'm going to be really dull and go 8.5 as well. I like them. Very nice.
Good.
So on to a spicy one now. Amy, you're not a fan of spice, but hopefully we convince you to try one and see what you think. So Scotch Bonnet is our next flavour, and also known as bunny peppers or Caribbean red peppers. And it's a variety of chilli pepper named for its resemblance to a tam o'shanter hat. Most Scotch bonnets have a heat rating of 100,000 to 350,000 Scoville units. I didn't know that. For comparison, most jalapeno peppers have a heat rating of 2,500 to 8,000 on the Scoville scale. So we're in for a very spicy one.
You can also have a go making this delicious and filling bean dip, which you can see here in the middle of the table, which Emily made this morning following the Mackie's recipe, which you can also find on the website. Mash borlotti, beans and chickpeas with a fork or in a processor until they are rough paste and mix in garlic and chilli. Then add 1 teaspoon of water, lemon juice and olive oil and stir together. Add another teaspoon of each until the mixture is the right consistency for dipping, and then top with chopped coriander.
Shall we have a taste then?
We shall.
We'll taste the crisp first, then shall we try some dip?
Yeah.
First up, it's okay.
They are hot.
The heat comes through. Wow, they are spicy.
Yeah, they're giving me a bit of a sweat. They're very hot.
Shall we try some dip?
Mm.
Some bean dip. A little bit. Thank you to Emily for feeding her.
Thank you.
Oh, it's nice actually.
I think the dip complements the crisp
Yeah.
quite well.
That does, we recommend that. Well, Adam and I recommend making the dip because that does, it just takes the heat out of what is a very spicy crisp.
It is.
Scores on the doors?
I don't think I enjoyed that one as much as the haggis one. It's still up there, so I'll maybe give that a 6.5. Just so sweaty.
I'm going 7.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on the 7. I think I like the dip more than the crisp, but together they work quite nice.
Now on to the crisps for the less adventurous. These ones are for you, Amy. So classic sea salt, which you can't go past, can you? So to bring some Scottish luxury to this flavour, Emily made us a smoked salmon dip, which we have here. So very nice and simple. Mix together some cream cheese, sour cream and horseradish sauce, and then add in the chopped smoked salmon, a squeeze of lemon and a touch of black pepper. I'm looking forward to this.
I also think a wee gin and tonic would be perfect to go with this, especially if whiskey isn't really your thing, and it just adds a bit of a subtle flavour. So I've brought a few of my favourite Scottish gins along with me. The Hendrick's is good if you're not wanting to add too much flavour, but also this farmhouse gin here is really nice because it's got a little bit of Middle Eastern flavours to it. So if you want to add a little bit of extra spice to your ready solid crisps, then this would be perfect.
And we do love a gin and tonic
We do
here
love
at
a
Scotland
gin
Shop,
and
don't
tonic,
we?
yeah.
So shall we try a crisp?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
That's a good ready salted crisp.
That is a good ready solid crisp.
I think because they're that nice thick, what I was saying before about being a nice thick potato-y crisp adds to the flavour.
They're a lot smoother, which I like a lot more. They're not as rough as other crisps can be, and a bit of a plain Jane, so I do like them a lot.
All in all then, we're in flavour. What
Yeah.
scores on the doors?
I think I might go an 8. I did like the kick of the haggis a bit more than these ones, so I'll give these an 8.
I'm going 6 because it's just ready salted.
I'm going to go for an 8 as well. Sometimes you can't beat a good old ready salted crisp.
Back to basics with them, yeah.
So now we're on to another classic, sea salt and vinegar. Anna, this is one of your all-time favourites, isn't it?
Definitely.
Martin said that these crisps are so particular in flavour that they make any matching with whiskey risky, and suggested instead choosing beer for this flavour. I think we have a few on the table.
Ooh, our favourite. Oh, that's cider. Do love a cider. That's good with
And
the salt and vinegar crisp.
The beer as well, here, the lager.
Oh, Brewdog. Recently famous for offering their pubs to do vaccinations from because they've got big fridges. I was very impressed.
Very much. So we chose Scottish beer giants Brewdog and their Lost Lager. dry hopped Pilsner, which is quite a malty selection, made with classic German Sophia hops, giving vibrant citrus and stone fruit notes. So should we give them a try and see what we're thinking?
Definitely. You a fan, Amy?
Not a huge fan of salt and vinegar. These ones are nice, but not my favourite really.
They're not too strong.
I'd certainly go opposite to Amy. I think I love salt and vinegar. Probably one of my favourites. So yeah, very nice crisp.
Scores? Adam, I think you're
I'm going to give it a high score. I'm going to go for a 9.
A 9?
A 9.
Wow. Amy?
A 6. But purely because I don't really like salt and vinegar.
And I'm going to go 7.5. Very nice crisp. This is Emily's favourite flavour. The cheesy flavour makes it a great topping for a chicken and broccoli bake, or even macaroni cheese if you like it extra cheesy and crispy. So let's have a taste of mature cheddar and onion.
Oh, I like them. They're really good.
They're your favourite, Amy?
Yeah, a lot of good flavours coming through with them.
The onion's lovely. It's kind of
Yeah.
almost chivy, I would say.
I'm not the biggest fan of cheese and onion. They're a bit strong for me, but I don't mind them. They're okay.
I like them.
Your score then,
I
Adam?
think it's roles reversed of salt and vinegar. I think I'm going to go a bit lower, about 6.5 maybe.
I'm going to go 7, Amy.
I think I might go 9 with them. They're really good. I like them a lot.
So now we're on to one for the bacon lovers, which is crispy bacon. A nice recipe for the summer is an avocado, mozzarella and tomato salad a la Mackies. You might think adding crisps to salad is a step too far, but believe us, this recipe definitely works a treat. Crispy bacon crisps add a lovely crouton-like crunch, and the flavour resembles the addition of crispy bacon strips. So are we going to give them a try?
We are.
See what they're like?
They are still vegetarian though, so you don't need to worry. That's a good crispy bacon.
Nice smoky bacon flavour coming through as well.
Yeah, I consider myself one of the bacon lovers. I think very nice.
Scores?
I'm going to go a solid 8.
I agree. I'm 8.
I'm going to go a 7 in terms of meat crisps. I think I prefer the haggis again. I really like the haggis.
Now we know the festive season has just passed, but Mackies do have some limited edition festive flavours which we just couldn't ignore.
So first up, we've got the turkey and stuffing flavour. Emily actually gave these to one of our members of staff, Neil, as part of a secret Santa present.
Great Christmas party snack are the Mackie stuffing balls, which you can find the recipe for on their website. They can even be made in advance and then frozen for ultimate simplicity on the big day. Roll pork stuffing into little balls, roll the balls in egg and then coat with crushed crisps. Perfect with cranberry dipping sauce. So let's give them a try and see what we think.
There's lots of stuffing flavour.
Yeah, there's lots of flavour coming through with them. I like that.
They're quite herby.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love stuffing on a Christmas dinner, so
Yeah, me too.
it's a nice
The
crisp.
best bit actually, isn't it?
They also smell really nice as well. They've got a much stronger smell than the others. I like that.
Very nice.
What do you think then, Amy? What are you giving them?
I think I'm going to go 7.5. I did like them. They were good.
I'm going 7.
I'll go 7.5 as well.
A very nice crisp. So here in the UK, the term pig in a blanket is commonly used for small sausages, usually chipolatas, wrapped in bacon. But in the US, it typically refers to hot dogs wrapped in croissant pastry. So here in Scotland, we also refer to them as kilted sausages or kilted soldiers. So we're going to try a pig in blanket crisp, and I'm looking forward to this one. So there's a bit of the bacon crisp in there,
Yeah,
isn't there? But
definitely.
there's something else. They're really nice. I
Yeah.
really like them.
They're good.
Another good part of the Christmas dinner.
A little bit of herby something in the back of that smoky sausagey flavour.
You can definitely like taste the pork in them.
I don't think we could be a vegetarian.
No.
We like our sausages. Scores out of 10?
I'm going to go 8. Yeah, nice one.
I think I'm going to go an 8 for that one as well.
I'm going 8.5. I really like them.
Yeah, they were nice.
Once again, we'd like to thank Mackies for getting involved in our Burns Night celebrations. Mackies are widely available in UK supermarkets, but if you are further afield, Mackies crisps are stocked by wholesalers and may be found in select supermarkets. We'd suggest checking the website for more specific information.
You can of course also get your very own bag of crisps as a part of our Burns Night box. Burns Night in a box. So don't forget to order your very own box this week to make sure yours arrives in time for Burns Night.
And now, who is the winner of the Crisp Challenge? The winner is... Thank you for joining us tonight, and stay tuned as we have another taste test coming up all about Nairn's oatcakes.